This guy's actually defending. It's like crazy. If you're on blue flags, oh, what is going on here? Hello everyone. Today we are looking at what the public lobbies on ACC are like. Assetto Corsa Competizione. Now, if you're looking to come to the game, or if you just play in single player against the AI and you're looking to come over to the public lobbies, this is going to be a little bit of an insight to see what they're like. Let's start the car up and get a move on. Obviously in ACC, if you don't know already, you've got the public lobbies and then you've got the league races. So you've got, leagues like LFM where they do races every hour. So in today's video, we're just going to see kind of what the quality is like. So if you can see whether you're ready for it or whether or not it's even something you want to try to begin with. Now the main thing you want to look at in regards to lobbies is the SA rating, so that's your safety rating. So when you first start up Assetto Corsa and you do your kind of practice runs, you do the career, the tutorial, and then you do the AI races, you gain a safety rating, which is at the top right of the screen. So you can see mine's 96, which is pretty high. And most lobbies, public lobbies, they range from 24, which is your standard, and then you go all the way up to 70, 80, 90, and they tend to be your safer lobbies, obviously. Now, not to say you can't get good racing in lower lobbies, you definitely can. It's just that you're going to tend to get a lot better racing that you're higher the SA. So when should you start joining public lobbies? Well, you can join straight away once you get your SA rating up, or some lobbies don't even have SA ratings. But would I recommend that? Probably not. I would join a public lobby probably when you can complete a race on a track. You don't have to be quick, just as long as you're not crashing out the AI, not crashing out yourself, then you can probably join a public lobby and race against people. Now what I would recommend is getting your SA rating up. So you can do that by racing in the rain against AI, and also just by completing laps without making mistakes. I think if you do 5 laps, no mistakes, your SA rating will slowly go up. And then once you've done that, you should be pretty ready to join a lobby. The truth of it is that the speed of the people you'll be racing against, the times that they'll be getting, will be largely dependent on the safety rating of the lobby you're joining. So the higher the safety rating will tend to have the quicker players in there, just because they normally have a higher SA rating and they don't really want to join the lower ones just because it's obviously a lot newer players and they don't want to risk getting taken out. Not to say you don't get quick people in the lower SA ratings, it's just that it's a bit more rare. Now it can be pretty scary to jump into a public lobby for the first time, but let me tell you, it is so fun. Especially like if you're joining Spa. I remember my first ever public lobby was Spa, and you start from the pits and you just see him going up a rouge and you're like, damn, that's an actual person, compared to just obviously going up against AI. You obviously just want to be careful, try not to hit anyone, obey blue flags, especially if you're a slower driver, and just have fun, just enjoy the magic of sim racing. Okay, so unfortunately that Spa-Francorchamps lobby died, so we've joined the new one, Monza, just before the race started. So we're starting 22nd, so this is going to be a good example of the type of racing that you can expect. Now I think this is another 50 SA rated lobby, so we'll see how we go. Now the one thing that's different from a public lobby to an AI lobby is that the green line that you have to stay in, you actually have to stay in that. You can't just kind of hold the pedal down and it'll brake for you. Now Monza is kind of chaos. Everyone always says T1 at Monza, so we're definitely got to take it a bit easy. We're not going to just dive in there. So I reckon half the field to get taken out before we get there anyway. No, we might even just start out here just to make sure that we don't die. Let everyone take off for us. As you can see, a lot of other people have the same idea. Now you also hear crew chief talking to me. That's a person that's, telling me there's got to go on my right, 20 minutes, etc. That's a free app that you can download, and I'll probably be making a video on that eventually too. What is going on here? Alright, so we're gonna stay left so this guy on the right doesn't...
Clear right.
Okay, anyway, 7 seconds of damage, all good. Catch up to everyone. Like I was saying, this isn't the highest SA rated lobby, but it's kind of an average, that's why I joined it. And unfortunately, being Australian, we don't really have that many lobbies at this time. What is going on here? Alright, let's play it smart.
On your left.
We're going to stay to the
Still
right, hopefully make a move on this guy, doesn't cut me off.
Still there.
Nice and easy.
Hold your
Oh,
line.
nice and close. You really want to be looking at your radar.
Clear left.
Went a bit wide there. Damage doesn't really help, but we should be alright. What tends to happen is that the people that, like for example, a lot of people actually didn't even get a lap in for this lobby. So a lot of people kind of towards the back will be people that can't necessarily complete laps, which is fine. Again, everyone's learning at their own pace, so you just got to probably be a bit more careful. We're not going to make a move on this guy here. He's probably going to outbrake himself. Yes, he did.
On your left.
He's coming in.
Still
Stay
there.
to the right.
Clear left.
Alright. Real good. Slowly catching up.
On your right. Clear
Oh.
right.
There he goes.
The driver in front of us
Jesus.
is car number 27.
Now, the one tip I
Yellow
would give
flag.
you is always look in the mirrors, because stuff like that happens where people just do not brake. So it's kind of like bowling pins. As an example, say just with that little piece of contact at the start, I was at 96 at Spa, I'm pretty sure at the start of the video. I'm down to 94 already. You got to take public lobbies as you're probably going to lose SR. Especially the lower SA rated ones. Oh, they just took each other out. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That
Yellow flag.
was a bit close. Alright, so at least we're in the points. 22nd to the points.
Incident's clear. Green flag.
Starting the third lap. So, as you can see, as long as you just stay on the track, you'll probably end up doing well. And truthfully, it's similar in the league races as well, especially when you're in the lower divisions. Alright, we got a car up ahead that's stopped. Stay to the right.
Incident. Green flag.
All good. Brake just
Green
after the
flag,
100
sector
board.
3.
Second, trail brake in. Try to get a good exit. I guess we should probably talk about what should you do when you're sick of public lobbies. So, as I was saying at the start of the video, there's got different leagues that you can join. You've got the LFM League, you've got SimGrid, I think. You've got a few other ones. And basically you just sign up to them. I think that they link through your Discord, or with LFM anyway. I race LFM, it links through your Discord. And then it gets all your information, and then basically you just join the servers. Like you go on the website, choose a race that you want to sign up for, and then you join the server when it opens up. So they race every hour depending on the series that you're joining. So they've got 45-minute races, 25-minute races, and a lot of public lobbies actually use the LFM BOP, which is a balance of performance. So those league races tend to be really fair because most of the cars perform the same. Like some public lobbies, you know, some people even skew it where if they like driving the McLaren, they'll, you know, make the McLaren have negative 20 weight or whatever, and it goes even quicker than
Green
normal.
flag. Sector 3.
It rarely happens, but it's definitely possible. Getting a bit of understeer from that damage that I got earlier. Alright, we're slowly moving up, but we've got Plume behind me now. Let's see if we can hold him behind. He seems to be a pretty quick driver, to be honest.
Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
As you can see, Crew Chief does actually swear a little bit. I've set it up like that so he can use profanity, you know, it gives him a little bit more motivation.
10 minutes left.
Whoa, what's going on in front?
The fuel will be
These
tight.
two just took
We
each
can
other
go to
out,
the
they
end,
just
but
cut the
we're not
track.
sure.
I reckon these guys are going to get a bit rough up ahead. Actually, a back marker has got blue flags. So you'll see, obviously on the left hand side, the Mexicob racer is blue. So that means he's actually a lap behind. See us waving blue flags on the right. Now in GT racing, you know, if you ask me in a public lobby, you know, just kind of give them the space, let the person behind you pass. But this guy's actually defending. It's like crazy. But the rule is, if you're on blue flags, oh, what is going on here? Don't take me out, please. Jesus. If you're on blue flags, you can't defend the attacking driver. So keep that in mind. If you have blue flags wave and you've got to let the person behind through, you don't have to necessarily slow down for them,
Clear. Incident clear.
but you just can't defend, unlike what that guy was doing. But again, it's a public lobby, so, you know, show some etiquette, you might get some back. People probably remember your name if you don't do that. But yeah, at least we've made it up to P5. We've still got 8 minutes left, and it looks like the leaders are just at the front here. This guy behind me has been following me the whole time. Or entry. Oh, yeah, we're holding it, we're holding it. He just got a good run on me, the guy behind. So, let's see what's going on here.
Alright,
He's
Andre.
probably going to
you've got
go
10
for the
minutes of fuel
inside.
remaining.
I'm going to cover that off. Let him go outside. We're going to force him wide. Going to break in our marker.
Left side. Still there.
Give him space.
Hold your line.
Nice.
Clear left.
Good racing, Plume. Looks like the two in front just nearly took each other out. Okay, this race is definitely interesting. And you'll get a lot of these in public lobbies. Which is a fun thing. Yeah, I would definitely say at public lobbies you don't have to be worried about them. Because, you know, if you're a respectful driver, you don't hit people. And even if you do hit people, you apologise, you'll be fine. Because there's a lot of people that, you know, think they're Max Verstappen and they'll just do whatever they want, really. And they're the people that tend to upset people a bit more in lobbies. Not the new driver that is just trying to stay on the track. It's more the driver that thinks he owns the track. I'd say it's probably a good way to put it.
5 minutes left. Focus on the
5
exits.
minutes left.
Go faster here.
That was a late braking. Oh. Again, we got Plume right on our butts now.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
We're going to stay inside here because I reckon he might dive bomb, and then we're going to drag out wide because we want to stay on the inside of this corner. And we might brake, maybe let off the brakes a little bit.
Right side.
There he goes. No,
You're
he
right.
absolutely nailed it. He absolutely nailed
No,
that.
don't
I
panic,
probably
we'll get it
broke a
back.
bit too early there. That was awesome on his part. Another thing as well is that you just got to think of is that if you do get damage, don't let it affect your entire race. No, these people in Formula 1 or GT racing, they wait weeks to race. If they get a bit of damage, they don't just quit. They'll keep doing the whole race. It'll slow you down a little bit, but you don't want to let it affect you too much.
The gap to
That's a
car
big thing that
number
I actually
77
struggled
ahead
with
is increasing.
when I
It's
started
now
racing,
0.10
is that, you know,
car
I'd
number
maybe get hit,
77.
I'd spin out first corner and I'd get a bit upset and I'd just leave. I've had instances where I've been, you know, winning the whole race and then right at the end, some
Just,
back marker will just
147,
take me
179.
out, and it is what it is. What do you do? Got a back marker here coming
Right
out of the
side.
pits.
Hold
Can't
your
do
line.
much about that. I
Clear
would have turned
right.
straight into him then. Unfortunate. I think that may have ruined our chances of catching Burnett, but again, you're better off avoiding a collision than being in one and ruining your race. So we might potentially get a shot on the last corner here. Oh. Bit of an off track there.
Very little fuel left. Pay attention to track limits. Please, Andre.
We're not going to overtake him just because we went wide. But never mind, it looks like he's going to take himself out.
Left
Fair
side.
enough.
Clear left.
There you have it, guys. P5 started P22. Got a little bit of damage at the start, but there's not much you can do about that. We'll double check it to make sure it wasn't actually my fault, but I'm
Okay,
pretty
that's the
sure
finish.
he
Well-
drove into me. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah. It's definitely a bit... He just decided to drive straight, this bloke. I don't know what was going on there. It's unfortunate. But, again, it is what it is. You can't get too upset by it. But yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out, gave you a bit of an idea of what public lobbies are like. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe if you want to see more of this. This will be my first video that I'm posting. Yeah, I'll probably post an LFM video soon as well, just to show you guys kind of what an LFM experience is like as well when you sign up and join the race. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.